I'm going to show you how to make cinnamon applesauce ornaments. This is a classic Christmas recipe. It only takes 2 ingredients and it smells amazing. All you need are 2 cups of cinnamon and 2 cups of applesauce. You could make this in any proportion because it's 1-to-1. So if you wanted to do a smaller batch, you could do 1 cup of applesauce, 1 cup of cinnamon. If you wanted to do a bigger batch, 3 cups of applesauce, 3 cups of cinnamon. You get the idea. You're going to keep stirring until the dough forms a ball, until it gets a little bit chunkier. The dough is still going to be wet, but you want it to be able to clump together easily. If you need to add more cinnamon, you can always add more to make it a little bit thicker. Next, you'll put down a sheet of parchment paper, sprinkle some cinnamon over the top, and then add the dough onto the paper. Then I sprinkle some more cinnamon over the top, and then put another piece of parchment paper down and pat it down with your hand to kind of get it started rolling to make it a little easier. Then use a rolling pin to roll out your dough. I like my dough to be on the thicker side. You need to have it at least a 1/4 inch, but I like a little bit thicker because it seems to hold up better. Now it's time to cut out your Christmas shapes with some cookie cutters. Now you're going to use a drinking straw to make a hole in each of the ornaments. I make a hole at the top and I make sure there's enough space from the hole to the edge so that the hole doesn't rip open and break. Carefully move all of the ornaments to a baking sheet covered with parchment paper. You're going to bake the ornaments for anywhere between 1 and 3 hours depending on how thick your ornaments are. You'll know the ornaments are done when they're nice and firm. I also like to take them out of the oven and let them sit overnight and sometimes into the next day just to make sure they're completely dry. Once the ornaments are baked and completely cool, I like to either use my fingers or a nail file to soften up the edges to make them nice and smooth. It just makes them look a lot better. Next, you're going to take some ribbon and loop it through the hole in your ornament. You can either tie a knot at the top or you can do what I do. I like to put a dab of hot glue on the ribbon and loop the ends together. Then I take another piece of ribbon, tie a small bow, and glue it over where I glued the other ribbon. I think this gives it a really nice finished look. These cinnamon applesauce ornaments look so pretty hanging on the Christmas tree, and they smell amazing. They're super inexpensive to make, and kids love to help with these too. Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe for more creative tutorials.